What's going on YouTube? Are you new to FL Studio like me? Stay tuned. We can learn something together.
Flamin' Beats.
It's Flame from Rap Money Productions. As you got from the intro, I'm new to FL Studio. So I've been making beats now for about 2 months. I started rapping about 10, 15 years ago. And I'm pretty sure every rapper had these issues with producers making beats. Get tired of paying for beats. So I was like, hey, if I can learn how to rap and learn all the other things that I learned in life, I'm sure I can learn how to make beats. So I had FL Studio for a couple of years now, and I never used it because I was honing in on my artistry craft, not so much producing. But I had a lot of situations go on, and I figured out I'll do something different. So the last 2 months, I've been making tracks, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys heard of Cal Beats. He's one of my go-to motivational producers on YouTube. If I ever need any advice or just motivation, it's a couple of maybe like 2, 3 YouTubers that I watch for producing. But Cal Beats is definitely one of them. And I want to say to Cal Beats, I don't know if you're gonna hear this or if you even see this, but I want to send out my condolences and stay strong, my brother. And thank you for everything you do. But back to the video. Um, he just recently put out his free drum kit called Andromeda. Got some dope sounds in it. So what I did was I made a beat off of the pack just to see if I can do it. Um, I really don't like using samples because I'm really not good at it yet. So I didn't use any samples from his pack. I just did my own things with the keys and the strings. But let's get into it, and I'll go and show you my process. So the first thing I did was, of course, the keys. Let's play those by themselves. So I had to take off all of the processing. Um, my computer is not a beast yet. So recording this video and with the plugins, my computer was like lagging super crazy. So all right, let's just see what we got going on right here. Yeah, just the keys. I like to work in, so I like to work in like 4-bar loops or 2-bar loops if you and producing in double time. Um, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, let's just see what we did. Here are the keys. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear that. Let me turn it up. So yeah, after I did the keys, I basically copied the keys and used a different instrument, which was strings. And This is what the strings sound like. And I moved it up an octave to separate the keys frequency and the strings frequencies so we wouldn't clash. And here they are together. Okay. And then from there I started doing the percussions. Um, One of my other producers that I watch, he normally does the percussions first and then the drums. To He says that when he do his 808s and his claps and all that first, he said it kind of lock him in a box. I kind of understand that. Depending on like where you like to place your claps and your snares and all of that. So I kind of use his method sometimes depending on my inspiration. Um, so with this one, I did do the strings and the keys and all that first. But let's take a listen to the 808 and the clap. I use most of the percussions, the drums, and I did use a Vox. Other than that, that was about it. And always take your used loop points off your 808s. I use a siren. He got a Nextel chirping there, open hi-hat, and the Vox. So just give you a little preview of all the sounds together. So where I got my inspiration from for this track, basically, like I said, I already had the keys and the strings, but when I heard the Vox, that like changed everything for me. I'm like, man, the Vox was crazy. And so what I did, I ran the Vox through a bus. I really didn't add any processing to none of this, but like EQ maybe. And I mean, that's really about it. I mean, I did manipulate the intro a little bit, but like I said, we're not able to um, play it with the effects on because I'm recording, but yeah, so it's not gonna play. So um, I'll make sure I leave it at the end of the video so you guys can check it out, or I'll leave my SoundCloud link in the description so you can go and check it out on SoundCloud. I don't have a BeatStars or Airbit, whatever it's called. I don't have all that yet. No website or none of that. So right now I'm just I'm just sharpening my craft, trying to produce a beat every day, upload a beat to SoundCloud every day. That's just my way of practicing. Uh, you can't become a great 3-point shooter if you don't put up the shots. So you can't become a great producer if you don't put up the beats. Not meaning upload anything, but if you don't put the work in, if you don't dedicate yourself to the craft, you're never gonna get it good. So even when my beats aren't what I want to hear, or if it's something I don't think that the world gonna want to hear, I still go through that process to make that beat. I mean, I do delete them sometimes, like in the middle of making a beat, but a lot of times I just try to get through the process. Uh, Creating that muscle memory to complete a track. That's everything I do in life. I try to learn something from it, even if it's not the best situation for me. So with me not producing at the caliber I want to produce at right now, not saying that I think I'm trash, but sometimes the inspiration and it's just not there sometimes. So instead of me just stopping in the middle of the beat and saying, well, I'm gonna go on to something else, or making excuses, or I don't got Omnisphere, I don't got all these plugins that you think you gotta have to make dope tracks. I just keep going through that process and continue to beat, finish it, arrange it, because all of that's practice for when I do make better beats. So then it'll come easy for me arranging the beat. It'll be easy for me to arrange the beat if I already know my process to how I like to arrange my tracks. Finishing the beat, it'll be easier. Just don't stop doing what you're doing. Like, just keep going. When you go to the gym, I like basketball, so a lot of my analogies may resort to basketball or just life period. But when I used to play basketball, I know I couldn't just go into the gym for 5 minutes, and if I put up if I take my first three jumpers and I miss, I can't start complaining. Oh, I didn't have the shooting coach that he had, or whatever the case may be. I just had to work through whatever I was going through, keep putting up the shots, and eventually they're gonna start hitting. And once I get on fire, it's over for you. Same thing with the beats. Like last week, I was on fire. I mean, like literally on fire. Like every time I turn FL on, anything I found any sounds I found inspiration in them. Any sounds, and basically anything I did, it came out fire. To me, that's just what I think. And I'm an artist, so if I can rap on it, I think the beat kind of dope. Which I can rap on anything, but um, yeah. So continue to go through the process. Don't stop the beat. Make the beat. If you get stuck, take a break, come back to it, but don't throw it away until you actually finish it. Arrange it, two, three verses, three hooks, intro, outro. Go through that process. Get your muscle memory down to get your muscle memories in the state of being able to complete a beat, being able to go through that process, being able to arrange, know how to count the bars, know where your hooks come in at, know what sounds. I mean, know when to take sounds out, know when to add sounds. Golden rule: when you're arranging your beats, every 4 bars, you want to have like a major, not a major change, but you want to have something where the listener know that something different is happening. So I typically try to do that every 4 bars. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get into a lot of that in later videos. I just wanted to bring you this video. This is basically my first video for YouTube, and I just wanted to do it. I felt like doing something with something that you guys are already familiar with, which I'm sure everybody know Cal Beats. He like a legend on YouTube for producing. So with me grabbing his sound pack, his drum kit, and making a beat from his drum kits, I just felt like that was good for me, like good experience because I don't use I don't use drum kits for real. I mean, I have a couple of now, but so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go. I mean, of course, I'm gonna buy drum kits and all of that, and but I'm just gonna go out and find all of the dope producers that I like, and if they got free drum kits, I'm gonna see what I can do to their free drum kits, um, and bring the video to you guys, and hopefully that they'll see them. Hopefully the producer pack that I use, I hope they see it and give me some feedback because I'm still learning. So any feedback is greatly appreciated. I hope you guys like the content. So this is basically gonna be a beginner to beginner series. If you're a beginner on FL Studio, if you're looking for tricks and hacks to FL Studio from a beginner standpoint and what really made and how you really can take your craft to the next level, then subscribe to this channel. We're gonna grow together, and let's just see where this takes us at. But yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. Let's make some beats together, and we out.
Flaming beats.